Titanium Man. Titanium Man. Yeah, this is how we do it, Hasbro. Hey, it's Glenn. I am back with my Titanium Man custom, shooting video and drinking Red Bull to compensate for my crippling shyness. So I know when Hasbro released Titanium Man here, he was met with some mixed reactions from collectors. I think, you know, a lot of collectors were pleased to have a 6-inch figure, and for the first time in a long time Hasbro were releasing a figure that didn't look like it should come with burger and fries when you buy it. But then also, even though it is a 6-inch figure, there is a bit of a problem with the scale of it, and a lot of people didn't like the colouring. The green's not really deep enough for how we have come to know Titanium Man in the comic books. And concerning the size of him, it is a 6-inch figure, but it suffers like a lot of Hasbro's Iron Man figures, in that really they need to be about another 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 an inch taller to allow for the fact that it is a guy inside of a battle suit. When you put them alongside other 6-inch figures, it kind of looks like a very small man inside of a battle suit. And really it was those kind of problems that when I decided to do a custom to Titanium Man that I wanted to overcome. I mean, not necessarily this suit in the comic books, but historically the Titanium Man battle armor is a much larger battle suit than the Iron Man armor, and that's something I wanted to bring to this custom. And actually, in customizing my figure, I basically did it from reference pictures of the Titanium Man Hasbro figure that I saw online, and the difference in scale when I actually got this Titanium Man Hasbro figure was something that surprised me. It's a bit more petite than I actually realised once I had it in my hand, but it's something that I love. I kind of wanted my Titanium Man to be this big badass character that would whoop the ass out of the Hasbro Titanium Man figure. Cue pictures of my Titanium Man doing just that. So here's a quick setup I did, just capturing the sentiment of why I decided to complete this project. Hasbro's Titanium Man being crushed under the might of my custom action figure. There he is, reaching out. Help me! His legs kicking away. Now, all the trash that I talk about Hasbro, I don't want to give the idea that, you know, this is an entirely bad figure. There are some very decent touches to it. I mean, especially I like the boots on this figure. And there is even sculpting to the underside of the foot, which is something, you know, would be wasted on probably most people who are going to buy this figure, but it's just that little touch that maybe shows that Hasbro do care about what they do, or maybe it's just a complete accident, who knows. There you can see the comparison between the two, and like I said, I sculpted my Titanium Man based on reference pictures that I googled online. I actually only bought this Titanium Man just so I could actually shoot this video and photos to give a comparison of the two figures, and this Titanium Man actually cost me $1 million US. It's being scalped like crazy on eBay right now, and shipping to the UK, people always, you know, want to screw you there. But I thought it was important to show the two alongside each other. Just going to lose the Hasbro Titanium Man and talk a bit more in depth about my Titanium Man, the process of making him. So he began life, the base figure, as a buzzing beetle from the Spider-Man Classics line. And at first I intended it to be more of a hybrid between that figure and the Hasbro Titanium Man, but the more I got into sculpting the figure, I decided it lent itself much more towards becoming the Hasbro Titanium Man. I did a lot more on the head sculpting there. And if I can just show you that up close, I decided to make the head a lot more like the Titanium Man head. Also his lower midsection here. And then his feet here are the only actual non-buzzing beetle parts. Those are Maestro feet. Oh, and of course, what am I talking about? The shoulder pads are actually from the what's he called? That really shit Build-A-Figure. Holocaust in the comic books, but Nemesis, that's what they call him, as not to offend anybody. Those are his shoulder pads, and you are actually going to see, keep an eye out, because I will have Nemesis Build-A-Figure parts popping up in another custom figure that's currently on my workbench. So there, that's Titanium Man. I hope you like him. Feel free to comment on anything I've said. Subscribe, and as ever, I'm available for commissions. So if you'd like to see a particular figure realised in plastic and epoxy sculpt, hit me up. And check out eBay for this guy right now. Link will be in the description below. Okay, this is Glenn signing off. Catch you later, people.